Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the Vessel ball grip. So I did a video a little while back on this screwdriver, and I just wanted to update you guys after I've used it in the truck for a couple months. And I absolutely love a ball grip screwdriver. I had never used one up until like maybe 2024, but I tried this one out, ended up picking a couple others up. Like I have the Vera ball grip, which is one I didn't even know existed until after I started looking into ball grips, which I already love the Vera craft form screwdriver, so I wanted to try out the ball grip because I knew I liked that design as well. And then Klein released their Japan multi-bit screwdriver in a ball grip design, which I thought was absolutely awesome. So both of those are fantastic screwdrivers as well. But today we're looking at the Vessel ball grip, which they have in a lot of different variations. So they have striking, which that's what this one is. They have non-striking, they have insulated, they have multi-bit, they have electric, they have Impacta, and then safety through that uses ceramic ball to kind of reduce the chance of electrical shock, if I remember correctly. So they have quite a few different variations of this. Now keep in mind, this one is made in Japan, but not all of their ball grips are made in Japan. I believe a lot of the non-striking caps are not made in Japan. I believe they're made in Thailand. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember from doing a little bit of research. So as far as the handle design, obviously it's a ball grip. You know where that comes from. You got a big old ball on the end of there. The materials, you're going to have a plastic underlay with these two rubber sections that are molded on here. And honestly, they're placed extremely well. So whether you're spinning this fast in the palm of your hand or really choking up on it to get a good grip, they've placed the rubber exactly where it needs to be. And it is very, very grippy rubber. And they've added kind of a textured design to it so you can get a ton of grip with this. So a lot of torque, even though it's round, you can get a lot of torque with this, but you can also get a lot of speed being able to spin this ball shape in the palm of your hand. You got a great rubber zone for torque while still applying a lot of pressure with the palm of your hand. It's very comfortable in the palm of your hand. It doesn't come to a sharp point or anything like that, like a lot of other screwdrivers where pushing on this with the palm of your hand might not be very comfortable because it's a very small portion of your palm. These ball screwdrivers make it much more comfortable. Now there's no hex feature or anything like that. Nice chrome plating on the blade with a black tip. And the tip has held up well also. Now as far as screwdrivers on a weekly basis at work, I'm not doing anything heavy duty. It's pretty light to medium duty stuff, but I still believe in heavy duty use this would still hold up very, very well. Here at home, I probably use it for a little bit more heavy duty stuff than I would at work. I just don't use it as often at home. So the striking cap is nice and large. You can see the identifier for the Phillips, but this is JIS as well. The tips are magnetic. Ball grip screwdrivers became one of my favorite designs just because of the speed zone and the grip zone. They just work very, very well together. So I wanted to mention this screwdriver. As far as pricing, if you buy them individually, depending on if you buy the striking or the non-striking, they're going to range between $10 and $25 each, just depending on the blade length, the blade tip, the striking, non-striking, on and on and on. And then if you buy sets, you're looking at about between $25 and $35, but then you get into like their interchangeable tips. They have a 5-piece set that's $75. And it's not like some of the designs out there, they have just the bit change. There's some with a full like blade change. Pretty cool design that they have, but they have a couple different options. But I just wanted to share with you guys the pricing and my thoughts on them. They hold up really well. Love the design and the quality here, especially for the ones made in Japan. I think they did a good job on the non-Japan ones. I think they did a very good job of keeping the shape and everything identical. I just don't know how the quality compares. Vessel does have a pretty good standard when it comes to their tools. So this is one of my favorites, so I wanted to mention it to you guys. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. I will have this link down in the description for you guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to drop a comment. I'll do my best to answer it for you guys. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.